Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the final, to the final part of my Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough. Welcome back. This video, ladies and gents, we're going to be doing completing breaking the order. Take out the rest of these targets. We're going to be taking out Sister, Tatfrid, the Vice, Derby, the Lure, and the Rack. They're taking on the Father. Then we're going to be doing that one mission on the table, the last Alliance mission. So yeah, we're in Sint hunting down the Rack. Let's do this now. Wait, hold on. God, what did Raul Menendez say in Black Ops 2 in the trailer? Now it begins. There we go.
Stop! You there!
Suck it! I'm not stopping. Well, I thought we were on good terms and sent. So why are they trying to kill me, hunt me down? Uh oh.
If they see me, this will get messy.
I mean, for them, man. I mean, we're hunting moves down.
There's no escape!
Oh, you suck! You missed. Oh. I think I finally lost him. Whew. What a chase to get your blood boiling. Get your blood boiling, get your hobgoblin. Alright. Descent, not descent. Did I say we're chasing the scent? I might say the Rack. There she is. Who's this dweeb? Oh, is he gonna walk back over there? Goodbye. Guys, there's way more people around than I thought. Off with your head.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
Ooh, son. Eivor like, that silence comes from you now. Silent. The silence. Alright, the Father. The Father must answer to someone above him. It's very clear who he is. Like, we can see his outline. Like I said, we see him in the trailer. And we already talked to him. I'm not gonna spoil who he is. It's just obvious. Oh, I totally forgot to mark our next target. Going down the way. Actually, screw it. Let's go down. Let's get the vice. To Jorvik, or not Jorvik, somewhere close. Picturinga. Close enough. All right, let's go. Do. Pikachu. Rechu.
Rest easy, Reeve. Your time has come.
Yes. Now I will be judged at the Witten of the gods.
To Helheim with you.
Aye. Even Helheim needs a Reeve.
He says, but the only thing he ever touches.
What's Helheim's Helheim? Okay, the Reeve is dead. Let's see. The father holds a position of power, and we already know that power because it's so obvious. Alright, last one. Dela. Breaking the order. Moving on up. I say I'm breaking the order. And moving on up. Wait, is it moving on down? Alright, we're almost here. I find it weird that this isn't part of like the main storyline. It's weird. Right? What we did last video, ladies and gents, the whole Valhalla thing or whatever in Bassam, which makes no sense. Actually, I did read some comments in YouTube channels that people already got that cutscene and whatnot, and people say that Bassam is a reincarnated Loki, because he kind of looks like Loki, and I think it's voiced by the same person who voices Loki. So I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I can see that. And he's looking for his sons, or his children, which is in Norse mythology, it's Fenrir and I think Jormungandr. And that reader guy sounds like Nolan North. I'm like, is that Desmond Miles?
You won. I can see defeat. When Scops mention me, they will sing of my conquests.
Cowards do not get sagas.
I am no coward. In a long-lost battle for Wessex, I was the victor. The Scop could speak of that time. Focus on my lost honor.
No. I'll leave your reputation as it is, here in the blood-blackened mud.
Yeah, ranked up. That's gonna come in handy. Okay. Let's see. The father. The father is highly educated. All right. Let's go back to Hytham. Is he named after Haytham Kenway? Is he his descendant or ancestor or whatever?
Please, Rada, tell us another. Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one.
Nothing? Okay.
I have to go.
Now, this one.
This is awkward. Well, let's just start that one alliance thing.
At a desert oasis.
Good to see you.
I want to see the Alliance map. Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I'll go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather on the Thames, just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts, and in the rising steam I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka. But the yawns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
What's up with the Holy Land Valley thing? Just speak clearly. What master? Whatever. I was about to make a friggin' Avengers Infinity War reference. What master do you serve? What, you want me to say Jesus or something?
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
We need not ask for it, Goodwin. We will take it, as we have taken all the kingdoms of England.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Make it a Saxon pyre!
Throw the dog off strap!
Leave nothing standing!
Pilgrimage!
And you'll feel my axe in your gut!
Destroy everything! The roofs to Jesus! The horns! For Uber! Santa Valhalla! Sent in hell! I was confused!
Let vengeance steal your swords!
I missed!
What's my lead? Your raven bait!
Lord Jesus Christ, help me stand against the filthy heathen threat.
Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon!
I was about to burn that one, but hey, someone got it for me. Off with your arm. Burning pilgrimage. No, pillage. There we go. Have I been saying pilgrimage the whole entire time? Oh. Alright, we got some houses over here. Nope, guess not.
You have no power, Dane. You will not steal our land. It's too late, little man.
Fire and flame! Burn it all!
It's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken.
Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn.
Leave nothing standing!
My blood needs fire after cooling in the sudden field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum. I will feast on your marrow in the...
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Your god has abandoned you now. That didn't make sense. I got you, buddy. Don't worry. I forgot to pick up light arrows while we were at Raven's Throat, but... Off with your head.
Do not lose your nerve. Try the offside lead.
Oh, arrows.
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
We running? Oh my god, your eyeball, Soma. Follow me, because I don't feel like getting into a fight. Definitely with a shield Wait, what saw me? I don't know what saw me, but we're gonna keep running. Like a run.
The ruins are close. Keep moving.
Nothing will beat my Excalibur. Hi ho, Excalibur. Come on. Wait, who's that guy?
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Stop you. Words, take it.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless causes. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Here.
Who the heck spotted me this time? A lynx?
What do you see?
What's up, Wolfie? We got this.
Something interesting over there? No? Right there.
There's not to draw attention.
The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly.
Yeah, we could tread quietly. Is that gonna happen in the inn? No. Uh-oh.
God, what is it now?
Come here. When he comes back, I think it's the perfect opportunity. I mean, I can just switch to the Predator bow and take out these guys. Ooh la la. There you go. You think this guy's just gonna stay still right here?
Leave it to me!
Oh, guess not. Oh. He turned around at the last second. What do you want me to do? Valhalla! But not the simulator of Valhalla.
Not getting away from me! You die now!
Tool!
There. These are my men.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here to rot. With me, here! Blood bag!
Too hot!
These buffs I have on, really handy. Alright, we gotta find a bloody key.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead. Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them. What?
Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
There we go. Got what we need. Let's go.
There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Sorry, my dude.
God damn you! Ah! Hey! Ah!
How the bloody hell do we get in this place?
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Ah, my friend. You have my
Every
thanks.
Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Following you, old man. Got my arrows back? Man, I'm ready. Kind of. I hope. I don't know why you stopping. I'm supposed to be following you. At least it's not one of these lead Guthrum out.
We're safe here. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives. A changed man. But he is free of Fulke's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
It's the final battle. All right, here we are, ladies and gents.
Drop the sail! Hey, hold on you!
Hush now.
My raven. Oh.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Maybe
I have no idea who that guy is. Oh, it's the...
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought... Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Really, leave these poor boys alone. Their ears are too delicate for the filth you pour in.
Boys is right. This streak of cat piss is barely off his mother's tit. And the Essex boy has hands like a milkmaid.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
Tefder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt.
you. There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped meat. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
You owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I have seen those strong Saxon men.
Vinir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours, then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
I do not doubt him. I have seen those...
Giedrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those...
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have. But this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
I do not doubt it.
Alright, let's do this.
I long to farmers play with your cocks.
Do you believe this?
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Ubba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolav and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Roder, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I!
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me! Everyone else go quickly to the village! Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Hjord, keep a strong flank.
2 arms, 2 arms.
Get to the village and wait for my signal. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Ah, drit! Brattela eirum för alderstavir!
What
Yeah,
do you see?
I'm like, it's very clear that the dude is in there. Hopefully you can keep up, homegirl.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
God, another guy with a freaking shield.
I have no fear of death. This battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Come on. Owie!
Hellfire!
Oh! Oh! Die, Goodwin! Come on. Let's go. Stay your ass down.
Saints alive! For Alfred!
Tool. I'm trying to do a cool stun takedown.
Die, coward!
Cool.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
Solna! The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel! Solna, fall back! For life! For death! For glory! Soma! For Valhalla! No!
We keep our wits about us.
Oh. Honestly, we could have helped her, right?
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender. And one little cockslogger barricaded himself behind that door there.
I will find a way in.
Come on, Eivor.
You will regret this unholy interruption. They may be no threat to you.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
I'm just gonna leave you right there, buddy.
Watch for the counter. No paradise where you're going. Lead you.
Hunwald, come, get up. This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Humald. I should have been quicker.
No. No. You were my staunch protector, Ellerich.
Eivor, have you seen graver wounds?
I will carry him from the fray. To that farmhouse there. I will get you to safety, Hunwald. Stay calm.
I...
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
I will not leave his side, Eivor. I own that.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Oh, come on.
Keep my wits about me.
Alright. Man, that sucks. I really like Hundwald. Kid had a lot of spirit.
Die!
Broder! What can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! The men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! Waves of reinforcements are hell-sent!
What is he doing? Are you gonna be still staying in that position, Hundwald? Not Hundwald. Oh. Okay, I didn't do that.
Now you... Any last words, Eden? I'll have your head!
Oh, shut up. You're already dead.
Come on, then!
Where did that guy come from? Oh, come on. It says secure the garrison, but there's a dude all the way down there. What am I supposed to do about him?
Follow my lead.
Hey, you thought you got me, dude?
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Let's end this.
Your life for that! Get round the side. My turn!
Alright, that guy's not dying.
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
This feast will end in blood! You fucking Wessex will not go on Mercia!
Burn. Jesus Christ.
Beer got your belly, dog.
Take this, hi-ho, Excalibur. Someone just spawned behind me? Get up, old man.
You will pay! Not much more!
That's it! They are fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won!
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I must speak to those still living. It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brodir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands. You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolav, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your god taken Alfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be that you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and a little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
All right, let's do this.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not soothe you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Where's Swanborough? Oh yeah, I forgot she's in our camp. That makes things easy.
I'm honored to see you, Eivor.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you, always, should you need us.
Now it's time to report to Randvi. What's with this music? Never heard it before.
Fine work, really. Thank you for seeing this done.
Where the hell am I? Oh. Not gonna lie, I read through this village so many times and gotten lost so many times.
There you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Nice to see you.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
With that, we have done all regions. England pacify. You have pacified all of England, but you have not yet seen all the wonders of the world. Explore further to keep your saga going. Upgrade your settlement. I was still reading that. What, is there like no achievement for that?
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest, a village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
It's time to finish our assassin's duty. Where the hell is it? There we go. All right, we're here. The village is right up ahead. Have you guys guessed who's the freaking Grand Minister? God, you Magister, or whatever the Order of the Ancients? It's obvious. All right, let's just spend these last 2 points. Let's put you there. God, 291. Ah, Wolfie.
All right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do. I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteered to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed, I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet, you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
Damn. That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Dear, oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool.
And with that, ladies and gents, we are done. Holy crap. His study's somewhere in Winchester. I have no idea. And guess what? I don't even care. Let's return to Haytham. Yeah, I can't be fast travel. Is it because the song is playing? I think it's because the song is playing. It's the theme song. Which I kind of like. It sounds different. Wait, will I get a copyright claim? I wonder if I should stop talking. I don't know. God, Jesus, man. 70 hours worth this game. We ain't done yet until we freaking turn in this darn thing for Haytham. Alright, it's a long ride back. Let's go. Actually, I should take me boat. Alright, you scallywags, we are going home.
Let the sail out!
Scallywags, that's a thing, right? There's an achievement in this game, ladies and gents, to destroy enemy boats with your boats, like ram into their boats. But I'm like, I played this game for 70 hours. Where is there enemy boats that you could do that? I don't know. We'll figure it out sooner or later. Hey, I can fast travel again. Alright.
To a hidden god, the guardian.
Here you are, Haytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title, the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Haytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
We did it. Yeah. And that, ladies and gents, was a oh my god, I'm taking my headphones off right quick. God, jeez, these Sony Pulse 3D stuff is getting my freaking ears right now. And that, ladies and gents, was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you, much appreciated. Where to begin? First, I put out a tweet. I think it was last week, actually. By the time you guys listen to this, saying I'm 25 hours into this game. I gotta say, it's my least favorite Assassin's Creed game since 3 and Rogue. And those games I really do not like. Like Assassin's Creed 3 is my least favorite, followed by Rogue, and I think Revelations. I just do not like those games. But since I really do enjoy the gameplay of Valhalla so much, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep playing. Well, of course, it's part of my job, so I'm gonna finish this freaking game and do the walkthrough, of course. But 15 hours later, searching for Excalibur, doing more of the story missions and assassinations and whatnot, and definitely the Asgard, the Jotunheim stuff. I'm like, okay, this still isn't in my top 3 or even my top 5 favorite Assassin's Creed games, but I would say this is a great game. Like, it's not amazing. I think it's great. I still say Odyssey from 2018 is better, and Origins from 2017 is better than those two. I mean, Assassin's Creed Origins is still my personal favorite Assassin's Creed game. But yeah, let me start with the positives. I think the positives with this game is its gameplay. I feel like the gameplay is amazing. I feel like Ubisoft took what they learned from Assassin's Creed Odyssey and built upon that gameplay, that style, and honed it and fleshed it out a lot. It became a lot more fast, a lot more fluid, and way more fun. I wish... I mean, this isn't really a positive. It depends how you see it. I wish they dive way more into the RPG style for Valhalla. Like, the gameplay and the skill trees and whatnot, and, some story choices is RPG, but it's not like RPG like probably Cyberpunk 2077 or The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt or a Bioware game like Dragon Age Inquisition or Mass Effect or even Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, Ubisoft has the tendency to just tiptoe just a little bit into the RPG. I'm like, just dive right into it, because I mean, okay, that's basically all the positives I have for this game. Oh yeah, other than this game is a really great Viking game, or amazing Viking game, but not that much in terms of an Assassin's Creed Assassin's game, if that makes sense. I'm about to get into that right now. I feel like the main crux of this story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that you're traveling to England to build yourself a bit and gain allies and whatnot. The Assassin's part of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or the Valhalla part of this game, I feel like it's secondary. Like, this is a very great Viking game, but in terms of Assassin's Creed stuff, that comes in really late. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the Assassin's Creed part, what we know of Assassin's Creed, definitely long-time Assassin's Creed fans know, that stuff really doesn't take hold or come into play for I think 4 or 5 times out of this 45 plus hour epic saga game. Like, I would say there was let's see, Sigurd with the Saga Stone, him trying to find the Saga Stone, him getting captured by Floki. This is the only one. Him capturing by Floki, him seeing visions and whatnot and getting torched by Floki. That's 1. 2, going to Vinland, finding the Apple of Eden. I would say that's 2. 3, I would say that it's the Asgard Jotunheim stuff. Because I think whatchamacallit, that one, so about to say troll, the giant lady, that woman, she had the Apple of Eden. And I think that mysterious voice we heard, I think she was talking to the Isu. That's 3. I think the 4th one is finishing out breaking the order with King Alfred and whatnot, and him not liking being part of the order. I'm like, huh. Like, it's weird. And I know complaints before. I mean, this is really started with the Odyssey, that people were like, well, Assassin's Creed Odyssey doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. I feel like what people know of Assassin's Creed was a lot more in Odyssey than it was in Valhalla. Like, I feel like Cassandra, the Staff of Hermes, the Spear of Leonidas, the Isu, all that crap, the Cult of Cosmos, like, all that stuff played more into the mythos way more than it does in this game, for the most part, that deals with the overarching story and plot of Cassandra and Deimos and all that crap. Like, I feel like that played in a bigger picture for that game. For Valhalla, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that stuff was, really, it took a backseat. Did I say seek again? Sorry, it's almost midnight and I am freaking tired right now, ladies and gents. It took a backseat, and mainly this game was a Valhalla story, a Viking story, which I really did like. I really do like this story of Eivor coming to England to gather allies, go up against, doing wars and whatnot. Like, even though there are some pledges and whatnot really don't make sense and didn't have anything really to do with the overarching plot, like the one where we were. It was basically Halloween. I forgot Gloucestershire or whatever that one is called. I'm like, okay, that was fun. I mean, it felt like a side quest, like a main side quest. Even though Ubisoft says there's no side quest in this game, I mean, that main quest, like, just felt like a side quest. Even though, you have to do it. It's required to do it to get to the final ending of this game. So I'm like, okay, but yeah. Overall, ladies and gents, I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a great game. Like I said, I think it's a better Viking game than it is what people think of as Assassin's Creed game. The modern day stuff made no fucking sense to me. What we saw last video, I think, like I said earlier, this video while we were assassinating some targets, ladies and gents, that Baytuh is the reincarnation of Loki, while Eivor we're the reincarnation of Odin. And Loki, Baytuh is looking for his sons, or his children, which one of the children's Fenrir, which is the wolf that we fought. I'm guessing Eivor met him sometime down the road somewhere during her saga. Like, I think there's 2 or 3 expansions planned for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so maybe that question is going to be answered. And in Norse mythology, Loki's other son, if I'm not mistaken, is Jormungandr, the world snake. So we didn't see Jormungandr in the Asgard and Jotunheim saga missions and whatnot, so maybe in DLC sometime in 2021, ladies and gents, we'll see that. But yeah, the modern day story stuff in this game really doesn't make any freaking sense to me. I think it is cool that if that theory is right, that Baytuh is Loki, reincarnated Loki, that he struck a deal with the Isu to make all this crap happen, but kind of save the world at the same time. And also the reader, whoever that white yellow person was from last video, that sounded like Nolan North, which is the voice actor for Desmond Miles, which died, of course, famously in Assassin's Creed 3. Now I guess Layla is with Desmond, figuring shit out. I don't know. Like, Christ. Like I said, it's really cool, really interesting, hella confusing. But I know Assassin's Creed fans who love the lore and story would freaking love all this crap. So yeah, not necessary for me, but I did find it interesting nonetheless. So yeah, hopefully next Assassin's Creed game, ladies and gents, God, I hope they go to Japan. They have to, right? Like, we've gotten ancient Egypt for Origins, ancient Greece with Odyssey, and now the Viking era with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We can't. There's not much else, ladies and gents, that Ubisoft could dive into when it comes to Assassin's Creed. Like, we've done so much in England and whatnot. Like, we have to go to Asia. Like, it has to be Asia. Like, China, Japan, like, ninjas. Like, let's go, baby. Like, Assassin's Creed, I said this before, ladies and gents, I'll say it again. If Ubisoft ever made an Assassin's Creed game, it'll be the best, or Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, it'll be the best selling Assassin's Creed game ever. That's the Assassin's Creed game that people have been clamoring for ever since probably Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or Revelations, for almost a decade now. Like, I think Assassin's Creed as prime time finally should go to Japan, and hopefully Ubisoft takes some time off for Assassin's Creed either in 2022 and 2023, come back with Assassin's Creed set in Japan, because I think that would be so freaking rad. So yeah, fingers crossed on that. Like I said, ladies and gents, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, great game. Yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, just gonna touch on those for a quick second, ladies and gents. We'll be starting, probably more than likely not finishing, but I'll be starting my Demon's Souls remake walkthrough probably Wednesday afternoon. But it's Thanksgiving week, and I have to cut this turkey and get everything ready because I'm cooking. I'm the one who's cooking Thanksgiving food for my family again this year, which is going to be fun. I did it last year. I had hella fun, even though it tired the ever-living crap out of me. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be starting my Demon's Souls remake. I'm probably not gonna finish it next week, but we will finish it this week. But we will be starting it this week, and we might be starting my Godfall walkthrough. Like I said, I don't know how long that game is, but I doubt we'll be finishing it this week either. We'll probably be starting it next week. Then after that, we might be moving on to Immortals: Phoenix Rising. If not that, just then we'll be moving on to the big Bambuba. I don't know what the hell that means, but the big one. Cyberpunk 2077, which is in 2 freaking weeks. So yeah, in the words of Master Chief in the Discover Hope trailer Halo Infinite, get ready. So yeah, still so much content coming to my channel, ladies and gents, from now to the end of 2020. So make sure you're subscribed, have that notification bell turned on, and set notifications to all so you can start receiving all my video posts, all my live stream posts, all my channel update posts as well, ladies and gents. Because things are about to get good, even better, even better. So yeah, ladies and gents, I think that's about it. Like I said, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you all for the love and support on this walkthrough and on my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you, much appreciated. Before I let you guys all go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content that helps out the channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure you click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can start receiving notifications when I post videos or go live with the live stream next time. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, family, cats, and dogs, and whoever who not. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, Baytuh. If you want to support me even further than just subscribing to my YouTube channel, please consider donating some of your extra monies you have lying around to my Patreon and or PayPal. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh, and or paypal.me/Baytuh, Baytuh. You do not have to do either of those. That is 100% optional. But please note, ladies and gents, any and all donations are much appreciated. And yeah, with all that being said, ladies and gents, my name is Malcolm, also known as Beta, and I'm going to catch you guys all on my next walkthrough. Peace. Jesus Christ, 70 hours playing this game too. Ooh-wee.